shadows where the stories rise. Gangsta's paradise where truth never lies. Tune in deep, feel the drama unfold. Real life tales, bold and untold. In the shadows where the stories rise. Gangsta's paradise where truth never lies. Tune in deep, feel the drama unfold. Real life tales.
What up, though, GP fam? I'm pumped to be back with you all with another cautionary tale. This one take us straight into the heart of Pittsburgh and the notorious Bricks Are Us Mafia. But before we dive in, do me a solid. Hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel and vibing with what you see and hear, don't forget to smash that sub button and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now, if you all love those little extras, so if you're feeling generous, check out the inspirational stickers at the GP store. Your support means the world to me, and it helps keep this channel thriving. All right, fam, buckle up because you don't want to miss this juicy story. Let's get into it. The rise of the Bricks Are Us Mafia in the shadows of Pittsburgh's skyline, where the Steel City's grit meets golden opportunities. The Bricks Are Us Mafia was brewing up a storm, allegedly running a heroin ring that shook the very foundations of the community. They weren't your typical crime syndicate. They were brazen, courageous, and bold. Have you ever heard of the term, the world is ours? Think of the Bricks Are Us Mafia as the embodiment of that mindset. From their operations throughout the city to their flashy displays of power, they carved their name into the annals of local folklore. Emerging from the tough neighborhoods where survival was the name of the game, the members of this mafia knew how to hustle. They weren't just about drugs, they were lifestyle connoisseurs, riding in high-end cars, wearing designer clothes, and flaunting their wealth like it was a badge of honor. But behind the glitz and glamour lurked a darker side. Every empire has its cracks. Local law enforcement found themselves in the cat and mouse game, trying to piece together the puzzle. Fueled by ambition and loyalty, the mafia's members operated with a code that included silence, loyalty, and when necessary, brutality. They believed no one could touch them, but for a time, they were right. But stay tuned, fam. The ride gets deeper. With power comes vulnerability, and even the most fearless can fall. As rival gangs began to encroach on their territory, the facade started to crack, leading to betrayal, chaos, and a battle for control that will leave its mark on the city forever. So gather around, GP fam. We'll explore the intricacies of this wild story, spotlight key players, and dissect their ultimate downfall. Trust me, you won't want to miss the beat of this saga of the Bricks Are Us Mafia. In a world where discretion is often the name of the game for those engaged in illicit activities, one Pittsburgh area heroin ring has taken a remarkably audacious approach. 44 individuals were implicated in this brazen operation. But what truly caught the authorities' attention was the way they chose to market their underworld business through t-shirts emblazoned with slogans like Bricks Are Us and 100 bricks at a time. How bold is that? Set against the backdrop of a city grappling with crime, these t-shirts were more than just apparel. They were a form of advertising for a drug empire that allegedly operated with little regard for the law. The group was reportedly supplied by networks out of Newark, New Jersey, and sold drugs throughout Pittsburgh and its surrounding suburbs, often in areas heavily affected by crime. Their methods were brazen as their branding, with drug deals occurring openly amidst the chaos. The choice of slogan, Bricks Are Us, cleverly mirrors legitimate businesses while simultaneously mocking the very authority they sought to evade. It raises questions about the mentality of these individuals. Were they so confident in their operations that they felt untouchable, or did they simply view their criminal activity as a game? Compounding the issue is the disturbing allegation that children were sometimes used to run drugs to customers. This aspect highlights the tragic consequences of such enterprises, where innocence is sacrificed for profit. Utilize surveillance, controlled drug purchases, and communication intercepts to bring this operation to light, revealing a stark reality that exists beneath the surface of society. The audacity of Bricks Are Us serves as a grim reminder that the lines between normalcy and criminality can sometimes blur alarmingly. In a twist of irony, What they like intend as a clever marketing tactic ultimately became a significant factor in their downfall. As authorities crack down on these kinds of operations, one can only hope that such boldness will serve as a cautionary tale for those who might think they can flaunt the rules without consequence.
The FBI today moving in on an apartment building in Monroeville, and now we are finding out why. Agents were spotted at the Northern Pike Apartments earlier today. It's just one of many places where federal prosecutors arrested dozens of people in connection to a southwestern Pennsylvania heroin distribution network. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Marcy Cipriani was there as officials made the big announcement. This is big.
It absolutely is, Wendy. The U.S. Attorney says that this organization, comprised of nearly 4 dozen people, called themselves Bricks Are Us, and they actually used the Route 22 corridor here in Monroeville to run drugs. They used children, according to him, and even advertised their business. Now, during today's announcement, the U.S. Attorney and the FBI, surrounded by several local police chiefs, announced 44 indictments and displayed the now 12 men who they say are on the run. Investigators say while they're hiding now, they didn't hide their drug deals, telling openly from Wilkinsburg, where they say this investigation began, to Pittsburgh, Penn Hills, and right here in Monroeville.
Through surveillance, controlled drug purchases, communication intercepts, and other investigative techniques, we were able to detect how these heroin trafficking organizations operated. They brazenly conducted most of their drug trafficking along the Monroeville Business District, in open parking lots and behind bathroom doors. They were recognizable through the slogan, which they arrogantly displayed on their t-shirts, which read, quote, 100 bricks at a time.
Much like the infamous Chambers brothers who, in their heyday, cast a wide net across Detroit streets with flyers advertising their crack business. Today we find ourselves navigating the murky waters of the city's underbelly. But let's be clear, this isn't about casting blame or throwing anyone under the bus. Instead, it's a cautionary tale woven into the fabric of Pittsburgh's history, reminding us how easy it is to slip into the shadows of crime, and how wisdom can emerge from those very tales. Today, as we sit amidst the rising tide of opioid addiction, a modern epidemic that echoes the trials of past hustles, it's crucial to dissect the allure and the danger of such lifestyles. Just as drugs have evolved, so too has the hustle. One thing remains constant, though the basics of legitimate business often mirror the ruthless world of street hustling. The boys on the block understood market demands and customer service long before MBA programs taught the same principles in their polished lecture halls. Enter Bricks Are Us MAFIA, a grim reminder of how quickly ambition can spiral into chaos. Their story serves as a testament to the seduction of power and the reckless abandon which some of us choose to rule their worlds. It's astounding how the promise of quick success can overshadow the potential consequences lurking just beneath the surface. So what lessons can we learn from these narratives? Firstly, the importance of accountability. Engaging in business, be it legal or illegal, comes with responsibilities that cannot be ignored. The choices we make hold weight, both for ourselves and our communities. Secondly, understanding that while shortcuts may seem appealing, they often lead down paths riddled with peril. The lure of quick riches can cloud judgment, leading to decisions that haunt individuals for life. Thank you for tuning in to this exploration of Pittsburgh's underbelly as we unravel these stories. Remember that each tale offers wisdom and warnings. Don't forget to smash that notification bell for fresh content as we continue to delve deeper into these intriguing, complex narratives. Stay blessed, fam, and let's learn from the past to build a brighter future together.